So we are already done with what? We are already done with the equation where we are saying that B is equal to minus 80 divided by minus 800. So it is what? It is 0.1. So we have B now 0.1. Now we will do what? MR is equal to MC. MR is equal to A is what? A minus 2BQ. MC is what? It is variable cost, which is 50. And we have A 200. 2 into what? B is 0.1. Q is needed to determine optimal sales quantity is equal to 50. So we have what? Now we will multiply 2 with zero point 0.1. It is zero point 0.2 Q is equal to 50 minus 200. It also has the minus sign. So Q is equal to minus 150 divided by minus zero point 0.2. So 150 divided by zero point 0.2, it is 750. So we have optimum sales demand of 750. So now we will calculate optimum selling price. P is equal to A 200 minus B is what? It is 0.5, sorry, 0.1, and Q is 750. So 200 minus 75. P is what? P is 125. So we have a price of 125. Second one is calculate the difference between the contribution that would have been earned at the optimal price and the actual contribution earned during March. So in March we sold what? We sold 800 units, and he is saying that what would be the contribution at this selling price earned at the optimal price and what we earned in the March, assuming variable cost per unit is as follows. Okay. So now we are saying that our optimum selling price is 125 and variable cost is what? Variable cost is 50. So 125 minus 50 and optimal quantity is what? Optimum quantity will be 750 if I am selling at 125, and actual contribution is what? Actually we sold at 120 minus the same variable cost, but at 120 we have a demand of 800. So we will calculate maximum contribution 125 minus 50 into 750. So 56,250. And the second one is 70 into 80, 800. It is 56,000. So we have a maximum contribution of 125,000 selling price along with the 750 unit. So it proves that this is the profit maximizing price and this one is the profit maximizing quantity. Identify and explain why it may be inappropriate for IB to use theoretical pricing model in practice. Theoretical pricing model means what? Theoretical pricing model is this model which we are using. P is equal to A minus BQ. It has its own limitations. What limitations is it has? Basically, it assumes that everything will remain constant and everything will perform as per the expectations. This one is the first limitation. It assumes all variables will remain the same and there will be no change in actual circumstances in comparison with expectations. in comparison with expectations. Second point is it can lead us to what? It can lead us to wrong decision. When? Because in the all competitive environment, it is not possible to use this same model. In competitive environment, actual variables changes quite significantly and quite early. So in highly or in hyper competitive environment, we cannot rely on this type of model because actual circumstances are not foreseeable. What next we have? This model could be useful in predictive environment or stable business environment which is not available easily. Next one is IB has committed to reduce environmental impact by 60% over the next 5 years to comply with legislation to ensure media coverage. Outline the management accounting techniques that IP could use to account for environmental cost. So this one is related with the environmental cost. They can do what? They can adopt the environmental activities. They can control wastage of water. They can control wastages of
Yeah.
energy, and they can do what? They can utilize their resources quite efficiently and eliminate all types of wastages to improve the environment.